can't see nothing out there. All right. Hey, Nana. Let's see if I can get Cubs in here on a Friday. I know everybody has voted for Saturday, but we're going to try Friday. Hey, Dasani, Jay, Cookie, Mello, Ash, Leah, uh, J, JYP. Oh my God, JYP. Maria, Absinian, Shelling, Shonu's Heart, Novakia. Black Nuna Speaks. What is good? What you see is what you get. All of y'all. Hi, Max. Hey, Channy. Happiness. Hello, everyone. For those of you who've been listening to what I was saying, I probably didn't blindside you like I did with everyone else. I did a poll I think last week or like 2 weeks ago, basically trying to figure out really what days you guys prefer. I figured you guys would, all say Saturday, but I wanted to see by what margin. I'm gonna start doing some lives on Fridays because your girl wants to actually have a full weekend and be out past 8 instead of being like, girl, I gotta go home, I gotta live. So your girl's gonna be chilling on the weekends, and so in order to do that, I want to still talk to you guys, so we're gonna have to move it back till Friday. On times where I'm not doing anything on Saturday, girl, I'm gonna come see y'all on Saturdays and stuff like that, but for now we're gonna do Friday and see how that works out for everybody. Yes, Gigi. This week was a mess. I I do hate that we always have to have these kind of talks. We always have to have these kind of talks. But it's just like it's been so like the racism in K-pop has just been so rampant. Like it's been off the chain. Like we didn't know no peace. It was literally back to back to back. Like first day we have G Friends nonsense. Second day we have the release rap that Han wrote. Then I think it was like the third or fourth day I hear some trainee because Black Nuna Speaks talked about it on her channel and came up there and said the N-word 15 times. And I'm like, girl, what is happening? Like, what is happening? Like, we have no peace. Like, no peace. Like, we can't catch no breaks. I'm like back to back to back. I was coming here, I'm thinking, okay, Saturday we're gonna kiki about some comebacks or, maybe some other kind of drama going on in K-pop. And like the drama that was in K-pop was everybody, saying the N-word and being freaking anti-Semitic. Like, what is happening? Girl, it has been a very wild ride. It's been very wild. It's been very wild. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. Ariana Swanson says, hey, Linus, you're looking cute. Thank you. Hey, everyone, what's the tea? Girl, we're talking about just everything that has been happening this week. So for those of you who are not caught up, let's start off with G-Friend. They tried to come for me for G-Friend, but let's go ahead and start off with G-Friend because we're just spreading the news of what happened. So G-Friend Solon posed with I don't know if I can actually say it on YouTube without getting demonetized, but a soldier who is supporting of dang, somebody type it. Y'all know a soldier, Hitler, And so basically, she took pictures of them. She called herself Kittler, or her name is Kittler in the girl's phone. And they were kind of kiki and laughing about the picture. And it was just, yeah, thank you. Yeah, the word is even censored in the chat. The word is censored in the chat, so that's how I definitely know I can't say it out loud. So there, somebody said it. Check, look up, down, Annie. She said it. And so basically she, took the picture with it, like she's doing something like, oh, he's a handsome guy or whatever. I think she put a caption. I'm paraphrasing, so you guys do have to actually go look up the actual factuals. But something about, handsome something and the monster, something weird like that. She's in the girlfriend's G-friend's phone as Kittler, and that was basically what was going on. People are like, hey girl, this is not cute. You need to apologize. This is looking really bad from your name in the phone, from the picture you took. It's looking really bad. You need to apologize. So basically, she took down the first picture on one of those other sites, but she said she took it down because she didn't want buddies to be jealous of her and the N words, the not black, not the black N word, but the other N word. Her and that soldier. She didn't want them to be jealous. Then she took down the picture on another site later after the scandal had broken loose. The company apologized, but she has yet to write an actual apology for taking the pictures and joking about being with said soldier. Okay, so I paraphrase that to the best of my abilities. And that's what has been going on with that particular group of G-Friend, who I actually like really low-key stand. I was like low-key there, like low-key a fan. I don't harbor any negative emotions towards them. I just feel like, girl, you need to apologize. Like, that was really bad. That was really ugly. You need to have a handwritten apology if you didn't mean it. And just, girl, let it go. I always say, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to apologize. Now, I do understand that with her, the company may intervene and be like, girl, you can't say nothing. We're going to apologize for you, blah, blah, blah. I understand that. But I definitely think this is just one of those situations that a personal apology is needed. Moving on. Let's see. Hold on, wait. Andrea said the weirdest part was the K-Nuts were defending her, but go crazy when other people wear the Rising Sun flag. Right. And there were even other Korean people who were saying, they're like, girl, we know about this. And people were saying, like, they participated. They're like, they're a part of the huge war. So there's no way they don't know about it and the meanings. So it was a lot going on. Koreans were like, girl, we're not ignorant. So, and it was just like other people saying, stop infiltizing them. Like, they're smart. Like, they know what they're doing. They know how to do research. I did see there was another group that was trying to be thrown under the bus for the same thing. It was another girl group, and I don't know who it was. Y'all let me know who it was. They posted a video of someone calling her like Kittler or something similar. And she immediately said, I think she said, oh, I know what that means, or I looked up what that means. That's a very bad word. Please do not call me that. Like, that does not stand for anything good. And it was a pink. And she basically denounced that right on the spot. And I'm like, if she's intelligent enough to do that, she did on live. She said, no, ma'am, you're not going to call me that. That's really disrespectful. We don't play that over here. If she can do that, there should be no reason, nobody else is being like, you know what? Let me apologize for that. Okay. Yeah, that's why I feel like Sowan should have done. I definitely think that it's just like, girl, just apologize. But that's between her and the company. So, at this point, there's nothing else to be done but to either wait for a personal apology or just decide whether you're going to stand or unstand. Moving on to the next news. So, like, literally, not even 48 hours after that news breaks, a whole lyric sheet of Han basically having a rap that he made a few years ago. I thought this was, I'm not up to date with anything. Trust me, I'm like really not. So I legit think, they're on Kingdom. Is this the Kingdom thing? Is this what he rapped in Kingdom? So I was so confused. I thought they were on Kingdom. Kingdom had already started. They were doing a performance. They wrote a rap and he wrote that rap. And I'm like, oh my God, he did this like yesterday. So anyway, it was a lyrics. And basically he was very disrespectful to anybody that could be disrespected. He really ragged and like said some really awful things about people who have mental disorders, people who've been in I don't know what to call those places, but homes to like, take care of your mental health. So anybody who's been in those, like, and then he was like, he made sure to put the little icing on the cake and make sure that Black people were offended too, and say, oh, you're like a working, NIGGER. And I'm like, why do we always have to be brought up in y'all nonsense? Like, I really don't get it. I don't get it. Why is it so fun to just be like, you know what? Like, I swear, every other ethnicity be minding their own business and turn around and be like, you know what? F them niggers, man. Like, every time. Like, I swear to God, we be minding our business and it just be like, you know what? You know who I hate? Black people. And I just be like, God dang, like, can we live? I don't mute that. But I be like, dang, like, we can't live. Like, we can't live. Like, it's so hard to just be like minding your business. And like, I'm like, when you wrote that, have you ever even seen, at that point, did you even actually meet a Black person before you decided, you know what, let me put this in my little rap? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So moving on. No, not moving on. So Han, hold on. I'm seeing some messages. What you see is what you get. So us Black people just need to be chilling and minding our melanin business. We sure do. Just minding our business. And here's somebody go. Just somebody go flinging the N-word for no reason. For no reason. No reason. And I'm like, dang, what did a Black person do to little 8-year-old Han or whatever? Because apparently it was written years ago. He was young, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, even still at that young age, that kind of hatred is instilled in these children. These children who've probably never even seen a Black person before in their lives, have this type of weird hatred for us for no reason. Right. And it's just horrible. It really is, because we're over here suffering for no reason. It makes no sense. So boom. Unlike the other two stories, the one before and the one we're going to talk about after, Han immediately came out with a handwritten apology, right? Which shocked the hell out of me, because given Stray Kids past, especially Bang Chan, I was not expecting a single fuck to be given. I know I'm going to be demonetized. I know I am. I'm going to have to like mute some words or something and then resend it out. But like, I wasn't expecting it. Oh, by the way, I think I'm gonna link my TikTok, because I probably, I didn't do necessarily a Lions Den TikTok. It's just a regular TikTok, but more than likely, I kind of like TikTok. I'm growing to like TikTok. I think I may even use that more than I'll use like Instagram, which I kind of feel like I'm still gonna start posting stuff on Instagram, like single question, because somebody asked me something that I'm not gonna do a whole video on, so I would absolutely just post it on Instagram. But I also may start using TikTok soon. But yeah, so Han came out and he said, look, damn. He was like, I don't have no excuses for that. but I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have been that way. I shouldn't have been the person that I was. I take full responsibility because there's nothing, there's no excuse for it. There is no excuse for that type of behavior. Let's see. Yeah. So, he came out and he said that. And I said, I was not expecting to see an actual apology. And he was quick to it. We didn't have to wait 48 hours. We didn't have to wait a week. We didn't have to wait 2 months until after the whole scandal happened for a week behind apology. We didn't have to wait. Excuse me. We didn't have to wait, because when you mean something, you want to correct it as soon as possible, first of all. Hey, look, somebody wanted me to do a reading on on whether he actually meant it or not, which is a good thing to do. I'll try to check to see if I pick up anything. I'll come back to that a little later. But he, put out apology. It's up to people who suffer with mental disabilities and Black people, whether or not they want to forgive him for that. You cannot accept an apology on someone else's behalf. You cannot sit up there. If someone punches somebody in the face, you cannot say, I forgive you for punching that person in the face. You cannot do that. That is up to that person who was hit to say, you know what? I forgive you, or I don't forgive you. You cannot accept apologies on somebody else's behalf. Do not intervene. If you are not the person who is hurt, do not intervene in that. Do not be like, oh, I accept your apology. You can be glad, oh my God, there was an apology, but you cannot accept it. There's a difference. Okay? There is a difference. So, I had people asking me like, oh, well, can I be glad about the apology? Yes, you can celebrate that somebody actually took responsibility for their actions, but don't thank them for that, because it's not an apology to you. It is an apology to the people who were actually really targeted. Okay. There was another thing I wanted to mention, but before I forgot, but ADD been whooping my ass this last few weeks. If y'all can tell, my own mental disorder was whooping my ass. Notice how my videos have not been consistent. I have not been consistent at all. I've been posting videos at 6:00 instead of the usual 3:30. I've just been kind of all over the place. I'm trying to switch up my schedule so I'm a little more coherent, and I'm able to kind of focus on what I need to do and get everything done in a timely manner, because I'm a little bit too spread out and a little overworked. So there are gonna be changes. So please bear with me. It's a new year, so I'm trying to switch it up a bit. So thank you, Lawn Historia. Okay, so so that's what was going on with Han. Next story. I actually did not. I only heard about this through Black Nuna Speaks channel. Please go check her out. Subscribe, join the fam over there. They're lovely. They're all lovely people. They're amazing. She's so informative and she's so hilarious. I love Gigi. So go follow Black Nuna Speaks. Make sure you also like this this video, by the way. Hit that thumbs up button if you're still here. Yes. But yeah. I heard that this trainee, I believe they're a YG trainee, has been their audition tape was them swearing and saying the N-word 15 times. And that was basically how the week has been going. The week has just been going like that. And it's a lot of fans get mad at Black stans for being they know better. Trust us that they know better. And I mean it. They've been doing this for years. This, the racism that people see now in K-pop is not new. We've been dealing with that since first generation, second generation, third. It's been very consistent. These people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So when we call it out, Stop attacking people for calling it out. Y'all be like, oh, you don't know her. Nobody cares about that. Care about all of the people that were hurt by that action, because more people were hurt by that individual idol's actions than they're being hurt right now by being called out for the action. Okay. All right. Like all of these people who are being targeted, they are all in sort of minority groups. Okay. These are all people who have been victims to horrible acts of violence. Horrible acts of violence. It is not cute to sit there and try to defend someone who has really banked on that. Like someone who's going to sit there and take a picture like that, or someone who's going to sit there and say the N word. It's not cute to defend the actions of that person. Okay. The first thing you need to do is not jump in there and be like, I'm going to defend this idol. No, that's what they have that money for, the company for, the contracts. That's what they have their lawyers for. They have people who will do that for them. They don't need your help. They don't need your help. What you need to be doing is, you know what? That is my fave, and I'm going to help y'all write this letter because I really want them to apologize, because I care for my fave and I care for the people that were hurt by my fave's actions. That's what you need to be concerned about. Like, not sitting up there and camping under people's videos. Some you're just hating. You're spreading lies. They didn't know. It's innocent. Even if they didn't know, people are trying to inform them. People are trying to inform them. Okay? Actually be a good person. Actually help people who are saying, hey, look, you know, we care. Please write this letter. Send this letter to the company. Say we need an apology. Because people who are doing that actually want to see good things come from these groups and good things come from these idols. They want a positive outcome, which is why they're hoping for positive reactions. Like, y'all need to get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Ooh. But yes, rant over. Just, girl, we should not have to be coming in here and talking about this every week. We really shouldn't. We should be talking about comebacks. We should be talking about dating rumors. We should be talking about so many other things. And K-pop idols this month, and it's only the 4th, have been making shit real hard. Okay. Next subject. Like I said, guys, this is the month of romance. So this is the only month that I will be dropping romance readings on the channel. For all of you who've been with me and been on Patreon, and also the YouTube Club members. So if you join the members of YouTube, all of you know that you guys get actual ship readings, couple readings, romance readings. They're all year round. But for YouTube, they will only be on here during the month of February. And I'm only going to be posting actual couples, like actual married couples or actual dating couples. You guys are still not going to get ship readings. Ship readings will be on Patreon and YouTube memberships only. But if you guys have actual couples that you want to see, make sure you leave them in the comment section below so I can get to them, because I'm going to try to do as many couple readings as possible. Cookie Monster said Mingy will not be participating in this comeback. Yeah, I heard that he's not doing it this time either. Gigi says, yes, Wonho really out here showing kicks. Gloria said, I saw him breaking the internet again, breaking Twitter again. Like, Wonho posting the world stops. I was like, girl, showing them booty cheeks. I was like, okay, sis. Yes. Christy Hollow said, these delusional fans have created a safety net for their problematic idols. Whenever they do or say things that, whenever they do or say bad things, that's why some idols don't issue apologies. Fans protect them regardless. That's the problem. A lot of the idols will not issue an apology, and same with the companies. Oh, welcome, Momalaka. Welcome. Thanks for joining. But yes, that is the issue. A lot of fans will protect idols who have done horrible things. And here's the thing, because a lot of fans do not see that there's a difference. You can do something horrible and not necessarily be a horrible person, because you can do something and it'd be like, dang, I really didn't know. But always keep in mind, just because you didn't know or just because you didn't mean to doesn't mean you didn't hurt people. Okay, so just when people are being called out for it, you know what side you need to be on. You need to be on the side that's saying, let's hope, let's make sure that she apologizes. Let's make sure he apologizes. Let's make sure the company knows this is not right. This is not okay. That's the side y'all need to be on, for real. Not safety netting these individual idols. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. The safety net is information and knowledge. The safety net is you sending off something and saying, girl, can you please apologize? Like, we think better of you and we think highly of you. So we know that you're going to apologize for something, especially if you didn't mean to do it. So if your girl, your boy, your idol really didn't mean to do it, y'all need to be making sure they apologize in some way or form. And I'm not talking about no holding up no apple. I'm not talking about holding up no apple. Okay. Let's see. Keep Strong says, when I heard the Han situation, I thought it was about Park Ji-sung. Oh, I was so confused because I was like, I knew it was Han, because when they said Han, I said, okay, this is what I pictured when I was like, oh, there's more trouble coming for Stray Kids, because what I thought when in my mind's eye I saw Show Me the Money, right? And someone's like, oh, well, they're joining. I think it was Show Me the Money. She's joining Show Me the Money, but it's, Chang Bin is joining. And I was like, oh my God, like Chang Bin is my bias. I was like, Chang Bin is my bias. Please tell me it's not him. Please tell me it's not him. I go on there and I'm like, Ji-sung, and then I'm like, no. And I'm like, fudge, because I like Ji-sung too. I liked him too. So like it's like Han, it's Changbin, Han, and Felix. I think order would be like Changbin. Oh yeah, I like 4 of the members, right, of Stray Kids. And the only person in Stray Kids that I actually just actively do not like is actually Bang Chan. Y'all know that. I don't really mess with him. He double, tripled down and never issued an apology. I don't mess with him. I have no dislike towards any of the other members. I just don't know them. And then I know Ji-sung, Han, Changbin, Felix, and Ji-sung is Han. So Han, Changbin, Felix, and it's another one, Hyunjin. Those 4 are my faves. They were my faves. And then Han did this, and I was like, sad face. I was like, well, I immediately thought, well, there's that. Like, there's that. What you see is what you get. And Bang Chan will always get dragged, for real. I do not. I definitely try to be as unbiased as possible when I do readings on people I don't like. I do try to avoid them for the most part, but I try very hard to be unbiased to do readings on people I don't like or I'm not a fan of. I was just so disappointed in Han. Not overly so, because I don't really have much faith in anybody in K-pop, to be honest. I have no faith in anybody in K-pop. I've honestly haven't even been interested for a long time now. So I was just sitting there like, oh, dang. Kind of liked you, dude. Kind of liked you. I don't know where that country accent came from, but so there is that. It's just disappointing. Excuse me. But even still, how do we get an apology from Han before Bang Chan? How do we get an apology handwritten from Han before Bang Chan, who is the leader? I don't know how old Han is. I don't know how much younger he is from Chan. Why did he show more responsibility than his leader? That is what he needs to be embarrassed about. Chan need to be embarrassed about that. Because Han took initiative and took responsibility, and he followed the protocols of an apology, because he did not, at least from what I remember, try to make excuses for what he did in that letter at all. He was like, no, I was wrong. I was wrong. I did not need to do that. He followed the proper steps to writing a proper apology letter. How as the leader do you feel looking at the ones younger acting better than you do? That's crazy. Keyshawn said, don't touch these idols. Oop, they keep things hidden from the public always. They will always mess up, even if you don't expect them to be. It's on so fast, y'all. We have 88 people in the chat today, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button and show some love. If you're here, if you're enjoying yourself, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If only he said, I apologize for using the racial slur instead of using the words that I said or whatever. Yeah, I don't remember the full word for word apology, but yeah, there's stuff that could have been improved on. But I'm just saying, as the leader, you're looking kind of trash. So let's get into Han. So we've talked about him. So let's see if there was actual regret for that letter. Yeah. So he feels like he's grown. He feels like he's grown from it, more say. Yeah, and then we have the hair. Okay, so yeah, he feels like he's at a point. He's like, yeah, I know better. He also, his morals. He's like, his morals don't align with it as well right now. Ooh. Yeah, he wasn't trying to let that like defeat him. Like, he was like, no, I'm not about to be ended. But he really was like, I'm about to do damage control. Like, he was scared when he saw that resurface. He absolutely was like, I am not about to let this end me. He said, look, my morals don't even align with that right now. I'm not about to let this end me. I'm not about to have people thinking I'm, feel a type of way. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to come back. I'm not going to take this L on that. So that's how he felt. Generally, it's just, I'm not about to take an L. I know what it generally was. I know right from wrong. Even with this, because this is like my overseas card. So he's like, he understood, like, oh yeah, like people overseas are pissed. He's like, yeah. He's like, people overseas, are, and it's funny because this is like this Six of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles. Is Stray Kids more popular with people overseas? Because I'm seeing him like, no, those are our breadwinners. If people overseas are saying they're pissed, I need to do something. Like, he doesn't care about, it's not about the Korean fans, it's about foreign fans. It's actually about foreign fans. So I feel just very yikes and cringe energy. So like very kind of energy. I can't say that there's an extreme, like there's any other extreme kind of feelings behind it. It's just, yikes, dang, that got brought up. I don't even feel that type of way anymore. I don't feel that type of way. I regret that. Overseas fans are mad. I have to fix it. That's like really it's nothing more, nothing less than that. Like, it's just, oof, So that's what I'm getting from him. So I can't tell you if he'll make the same mistake again in the future or not. I'm just gonna let you know now that he just felt like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna cut it. Oh wow, we got up to 103. Hey, what's up, Cubs? Old and new. Welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. If you're not, if you're late, we've covered all of so far the racial topics that have happened this week. So you know you're gonna have to watch from the beginning after the live end or rewind it. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Thank you all for participating and being here and having this conversation with me. I really appreciate it. I love talking to you guys. It's just a great time, honestly. Okay. I'm shaking the table. I'm sorry. Um Wait, hold up. Okay. Hey Channing says they have a lot of international fans. Whoever helped that kid write an apology letter skipped over why the lyrics are problematic. That's important. That's important. Um let's see. Stray Kids will be fine. The others will continue to support. Eventually, people will forgive him. Yeah, that's how it always happens. That's really how it always happens. It always happens like that. There is like never a need to like for people to act the way they like, and I mean fans like trying to like really toxically defend their idol for doing something wrong. There's never a need for that because they're more than likely not going anywhere, and more than likely people are going to just like drop it and let it go anyway, which shouldn't be the case. It should be something that's always brought up, but you know. What you see is what you get. It says, how do you disrespect your international fans, knowing that they are your main audience? I don't know how young they said he was when he wrote it, but I don't know if he was in Stray Kids. Like I think he was like, they said he was over in Thailand or something. Like he wasn't even over here, or was it? You know, whatever it was still an ugly ass song. Oh God, I gotta stop cursing. Let's see. Yes, SM has to pay. SM has to pay after tax evasion scandal. So SM, I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like 48 million, 48 billion. I don't know. They have to pay buku bucks for evading taxes, and so they're in trouble. Trin said like Buddy literally attacking a Holocaust survivor. Like that kind of like thinking is demented. Like these people, you really have like there is a problem. Like there should be nobody, especially if they are not your flesh and blood, that you should be riding for this hard. Nobody. A lot of these people who are riding this hard for this girl that don't even know their name won't even ride for themselves that hard. And that's some true tea. They won't even fight for themselves as hard as they're fighting for some of these idols. And that's sad. That's really sad. Yeah, Shiny is having a comeback. Shiny is also going to be I heard that they're going to do a show, that they're going to do a like a show, and so I'm super excited about that. Hold up, trying to say it. I like. Oh man, I missed it. Okay, but yeah, Shiny's gonna be having a show. Shiny's gonna be coming back with a song. I'm so excited. I look forward to seeing that. I look forward to seeing them. I'm really happy. And let's see how long they last now that they're back. Not last, like how long they're gonna plan on staying within SM now that they're back. Okay. Yes, I've missed Shiny. I miss Shiny. I'm so happy to see them. They look happy. They look healthy. Well, they look healthy. I don't know if they're happy, but I hope the best. But yes. I felt like there was something else I wanted to talk about, and it was like American news or something. Like I can't. We already talked about Tiny and Ti. I feel like something else happened. I can't remember it. Like I don't know. Oh, sister, did you check the mail? I told you your gift was in there. Okay. Girl, yeah, I heard. And okay, so y'all, I don't know why. In my mind, I guess I'd be thinking Idol stop aging when you stop caring about the group. I did not stop caring about this group, but okay, Infinite, right? I remember when I was into Infinite. I remember them being around my age, right? Bet Infinite, they lost a few members and they're still trying to go, but they lost a few members and I've moved on to other groups, right? I'm gonna come back and I see Young Soo talking about, oh, like, what's it like being 30? I said, what? I'm like, 30? When did you get 30? The last time I checked, you were like 24, 25. When did you turn 30? And I had to realize that, girl, time don't stop just because you stop looking at these people. Like, and I had to look at myself and say, you're almost 30. Like, you're literally almost 30. Did you think he was gonna stop aging? Like, and I was really bugged out. Like, I was tripped out. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, and I guess it kind of brings back my thoughts of like how I feel too old for K-pop sometimes, because as I'm growing older, I forget that the groups that I grew up with are also older. And then the new groups that come in, I'm always mentally thinking we're all around the same age. Like, I'm always, like, every time, like, that's why even a lot of my earlier readings, I'll just be reading and then it'd be like, girl, he's like this age, he's like that age. I'm always like, no, they're all 24, 25, 20, 26. And it's like, no, they're not, sis. They don't even debut them that old anymore. Like, they rarely do that anymore. Everybody's like 17, 18, 19. Like, I swear to you guys, like, I really be sitting there thinking everybody gonna be around my age or at least 24. And it just be tripping me up when I'm like, yo, that idol is that young or that idol is that old. Like, what happened? What happened? Like, it is crazy. I want to know why Lil Uzi. Okay, let's talk about that. I want to know why Lil Uzi got that dumbass diamond in his forehead. I'm finna rob him, girl. Please do. The worst part about that thing that he got in his forehead, spangling like that, okay, is that, oh, his card is backwards, is that mess is not even directly in the middle of his forehead. It's not even directly in the middle of it. That's what makes me mad. The mad is. It's not even directly in his forehead. He'll snatch that shit clean out. Girl, like, and I'm like, I'm concerned. I'm like, how deep is it in your forehead? Like, did they crack your skull to get that in there? how deep is it in your forehead? Someone said Hyoden, Starship made Hyoden lie about her age. Yeah, it was Hyoden and I think it was Bora too. I think they made like two of them lie about their age. Yeah, they be making them lie. I think Hyoden was older. What was she older? Was she older than what they said? Anyway, I hope they didn't hear you. Because I'm 2 seconds away from out in your business anyway. So, okay. Well, look, okay. They said Irene lying about her age. How old is Irene? Because I don't really know the difference between them girls, but like they look 30 already. Oh yeah, before you guys forget, make sure in the comment section, not in the chat, if you have couples that you want me to read on, please leave them in the comment section under this video. Okay. That way I can come back to this video and be like, okay, they want to see this couple, they want to see this couple. So please leave them. Okay, so she is 30. She looks her age to me. Leave them in the comment section below, please. Any couples y'all want me to read on, like I think it's like Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. I think they're a couple. Yeah. Irene is 36, Jaehyun is 26, and Taeil is 30. Are those accurate ages or are you lying? Are you lying? I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes Jaehyun looks like he's like pushing 30 to me too. Like he looks like he's like 30. Taeil definitely looks like he's like 30, 32. I think what you see is what you get. I know you lying. Yep, exactly. Because I was like, I know that girl ain't no 36. I know she not 36. Like, bye, they lying. Yes, February 14th is Valentine's Day. So, wherever this year's man is at, you know where to find me. Cause let me stop acting like I really have time for them. But Vivi from Luna is. It's so many girls in Luna. They need to have one girl who is from 20 all the way to 30. Like each of them need to be a year apart at least. Not sponsored. Who's a couple? Who's a couple, Ash? It says, I think they're a couple. Vivi lied about her age. There's proof she lied. Ooh. Let's see. Doyoung, Jisung, Johnny, Jaehyun, Jungwoo, and 10 were all born in February. That's a lot of birthdays. That's another reason why I could not be in a big group. Now I'm thinking of it. How many birthdays do you have to remember and celebrate? And then imagine how slighted you would feel if you're just one of those people in the group that they just do not want to celebrate your birthday. They're like, oh my God, like, excuse me. And then imagine doing something for all of these people in your group's birthday and you feel like you have to top each one so nobody feels less special than the other person. I couldn't do that shit. I couldn't do it at all. I drank that water too fast, girl. Everything trying to come back up. Excuse me. Okay. Says, I will never understand how these idols get surgery and pop back up in 2 weeks. I don't, girl. They be putting them on them pills. That's why they be putting them on them pills like a mug. They be putting them on them pills. Them pain reliever pills. I don't know if they put some like makeup tape and girl, because there's just no way. My Baha would be sitting right at home. I'm not coming out. If I bought me a new face, you gonna know I bought me a new face. Look at this new jawline, girl. Look at it. Like, you gonna see it. Shoot. Like I never understood like the obsessiveness of like having this beautiful sort of face and this beautiful kind of look, but then you want, like, it's unrealistic, like this unrealistic standard of beauty, and you want these idols to have these unrealistic standards of beauty. And you know, when they fit it, you're happy, and then when they tell you, oh yeah, I got surgery for it, you want to be mad. Oh, you're not a natural beauty. Like, most people don't just have faces like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not how people look. So, like, relax, like, leave these idols alone. Like, do you want them to look like your idea of what beautiful is or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. Let's see. Hey, Chinese say SM's got the best plastic surgery. Like, who is their I don't know, but they do. I found out hair removal surgery is cheap in Korea. That's why idols are so hairless. I don't get the obsession with being hairless. I'm not going to be hairless. Like, I am not. Like, I'm sorry. I'm a grown woman. I'm not going to be a bald headed, a little newborn baby around you. This is not, that's not what it is. No, ma'am. No, sir. If you can't handle some hair, you can be out. You can go on about your business. I'm grown. I don't have time for that. Like, because don't nobody, like, oh, well, I don't know. Let me know what I was about to get into some grown stuff. I was about to say, don't nobody be telling these dudes that they need to be waxed baby ball. But I don't know. Hey, some of y'all may like that. It is what it is, you know. But I don't see the same stigma for these dudes to be like, they're like, oh, you need to be hairless, you need to be waxed, you need to be bald, like smooth. Like, no. Come clean and as you are. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Do you guys think that there will be a Black person in the big three group soon? I do. Sorry, let me read out who said that. Keep strong and live your dream. I think there will be. I do think, as horrible as it sounds, I do feel like Black people are going to catch on like a fad in K-pop eventually. We already are. Like, we already are. Like, we're the blueprint to everything going on there. But I mean, like, having the Black girl or having the Black boy or having that Black person in your K-pop group, I feel like that is going to become something within the next few years, or even now. Like, I do feel like that is going to be something that is going to start taking off. Like, they're going to be like, oh, well, in the new group, we're going to have not SCT Africa, not SCT Africa, not NCT Africa. Lord God, not that. But yeah. I do feel like that is going to be something that happens in K-pop soon. The white people will have that. Hey, Ivy Mack says it's true. It's true, though. It is true. It's absolutely true. Do y'all think Kai had a nose job? I think so, probably. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but probably. So who hasn't had a nose job in Korea? I mean, like, when I don't remember who was talking about it. I don't know if it was like 21 or if it was Sniz. And who was it that said that, oh, they don't like, they, when they get into the company, they get gifts, like, and they're like, oh, we don't they don't tell us to get surgery, they don't say we need to get surgery, we get gifts. And like, she was saying like, oh, like I think she was trying to say that they're not told to go get surgery and they got to pay for it themselves. Like, they're gifted like new body parts. Like, oh, this person has said, like, here's your new nose, you need to go get. You know, I'm gonna pay. I've paid for you. Not even I'm going to. I've paid for you to go get that new nose. I've paid for you to get that new jawline. Who's been in here long enough to know what interview I'm talking about? I can't remember which one of the girls was saying it. They're like, oh, I feel like it was like Taeyeon or Tiffany or one of them. They were like, oh, we get gifts. Like, I can't remember. Was it 21? But one of them girl groups was saying that. And I was like, oh, so that's how they roll. Are the aesthetics like 1 in 4? Oh, wait, 1 in 4 or 5 people get plastic surgery in Korea? I'm sure it's especially high for idols. I'm sure it is too. But yeah, Uh, this has been a wild week. I think we've covered most things. Like I said, guys, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps like share the video and let more people find the channel, and we get more cubs into our little den. Also, check out my Patreon if you want to purchase your romance reading, a love reading, anything of the sort, or any kind of readings. You can go over to Patreon and you can click on the tier that you want, and make sure you message me when you want your reading. So if you want it this week, you can say, hey, sis, can I get my reading this week? Or if you want it next week, hey, sis, can I get my reading next week? Go ahead and do that. While you wait for me to record and send you the link to your video, you always get access to all of my Patreon only exclusive videos. That includes scandal readings, uncensored, uncut readings, ship readings. All of that is over there, including just conversations that we have in the den on Patreon. So please go check it out if you are interested. S. Ross says, will Ilhoon be ratting out anyone? Will Ilhoon be ratting out anyone? I don't think Ilhoon is going to rat anyone out. I don't think Ilhoon is going to rat anybody out. Will Ilhoon rat anybody out? Like, ooh. No, peaceful resolution. Peaceful resolution. No, he's not going to be ratting out anybody. I think he's going to try to keep the peace. Like, he's not going to try to bring anybody down because he went down. SH, white people are already in K-pop. Vernon, I think that's pretty much like the only white one. No, it's Vernon. Black Swan has a girl who's like I think she's like white Brazilian. So yeah, like there are already white people who are in K-pop, who've been in K-pop. Hence, like, unless you're like pure, like you mean like pure white people, because I'm actually thinking about it. I'm like, well, I'm probably like mixed white people. Nancy, like Chocolate, the whole group was like mostly white Asian. Okay, so y'all mean like white. More than likely, they've tried it before. They let that one guy in here, the one who came in there, because with that whole group, they let him over there and he did his thing, and then he started interviewing people and everything. So, more than likely, Lana, yeah, white people been here. They've been there. Like they're that's nothing new. So yeah, that's not anything really new. White people are usually the first to invade certain spaces, especially spaces that are not for them. So, but yes. That's all we have for today, y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Friday video. Like I said, hit the thumbs up if you like Friday's videos. I feel like Friday has a little more lit energy. I don't know. I feel like it's like I liked the energy or the vibes today. I feel like it was really good. Not that I dislike it any other day. I feel like it was really good. But like I feel like the vibes are really good today. Like you guys are just, I don't know, you got everybody is like, we got a little pep in our step today, huh? Like it's just I don't know, it feels nice. But yes, I will be seeing you guys next Friday. So stay tuned for that. Let's see what else will be happening this week. And I'll be seeing you all then. I hope you guys stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Yeah, stay safe, happy, and healthy. Make sure you drink your water and you eat before you go on to bed. I know it's a little late, so maybe something light, but All right. I love you guys so much. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.